We are here with the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's see who we are playing. We are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is an All-Canada Cup Final to the Calgary Flames franchise mode, and this could be the final real episode. We have the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup Final. Let's waste no time getting into this series. Come on, boys. Let's go. We got this. So they have Matthew Knies, right? 26, he had 99 points, he has 26 in the playoffs. Austin Matthews, 97 overall. Let's take a look at this. 5-star everything except for physical. It's insane. William Nylander's on that first line. They lost Mitch Marner, but doesn't matter, right? They have an 88 overall. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, who they picked up. He has 17 points. We tried to pick up Kotkaniemi. They have Hoglander. They have Luosterainen, Kopp. They have a whole new team. Their defense looks the same pretty much, except they have Mario Ferraro and Kalen Addison, and then in net they have Thomas Milic. Now you might think we have the advantage in net, but these are the type of goalies that somehow win the cup in NHL 25. Look at this, boys. If we go to team stats, right? We are here in the finals. Let's go entire league, right? Goals for per game, number 1 in the league. Goals against per game, number 1 in the league. Power play we don't talk about. PK, look at this, number 1 in the league. Let's talk about how we built this team, right? We have the OGs, Matt Coronado, right? Connor Zary. These guys have grown into the players that they have become, right? Sam Honzek as well, started from like a 71, now he's at 82 playing second line minutes. Jonathan Huberdeau still here making 10.5 mil, right? Pospisil, an OG Flame. Zane Parekh, obviously like the best prospect in our system. He's become an absolute stud. Mackenzie Weegar's still here after all these years. And then, obviously in net, we still have Dustin Wolf. He's undefeated here in the playoffs. This might be the greatest playoff run in NHL history. I'm not even joking. We built this team around Dustin Wolf. He's 8x8. So, this technically this franchise is only getting started. But, first thing we did, first episode, we bought in Bowen Byram. You know what I'm saying? We turned Bowen Byram's career kind of around. He's at 86 overall. He's been playing top pair on some really bad teams, and now he's on a good team, and look what he's doing, man. We brought in Clifton. That doesn't really matter, but Haynes was a first-round pick. We drafted Haynes over a franchise player, and Haynes is a big part of this team. We drafted Couture last year. We traded for Adam Pelech. OG prospect in Basha, but Jesse Puljujärvi, 4th overall pick, comes to Calgary. Now he's an absolute stud, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of studs, Joey Cullen, we just drafted this guy 13th overall, franchise low potential, and this dude as a rookie on the 4th line has been an absolutely insane player. Right, DeMello, our first ever big elite draft pick, Terrence DeMello, absolute stud. He's been on this team for the whole thing. Look at this guy, you know what I'm saying? This is his first playoff run, but he has 134 points in 278 games, consistent third liner. We traded Hunter for Brad Lambert. It looks like it's working out. Brad Lambert, absolute stud, +8. Right, Lafreniere we picked up with the 10th pick in the draft. We traded a lot to get Lafreniere, but I think it was worth it, you know what I'm saying? I think it was really worth it. 88 overall at 20 years old. Here is the big trade. We traded for James Higgins. We signed him to a long-term deal. He somehow wanted to stay in Calgary, and he's become everything we've ever wanted from our center, from our number 1 center. Not a point per game, but in the playoffs, he's over a point per game. He's just a great playmaker. Perfectly, because we have our guy. This is our guy. We found our next Jerome McGinley. Leo Stützle, our captain. Thank you, Rasmus Andersson. We traded Rasmus Andersson for the 3rd overall pick. We picked Stützle. We never got that franchise-level player. You know what I'm saying? We never got McKenna or DuPont or Schultz. But we built this team into an absolute star-studded team, and now we are 4 wins away from hoisting Lord Stanley. Have enjoyed this series. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, because there's going to be another series coming soon, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for 200 subs. This is the first video I've recorded since 200 subs. I actually really appreciate it a lot, but we're on the road to 300, you know what I'm saying? And also, I mean, I saw that only 8.5% of you guys have subscribed who are watching this video right now, and I did the math. We would have 725 new subscribers this month if you guys just, subscribed. So, you don't want to be part of those 700 people that didn't subscribe. Your name is going down in the Hall of Fame as an all-time fumble for not subscribing early to TFD Hockey. So make sure you guys subscribe. But we brought in Mark Giordano. I think the biggest move, honestly, we've ever done is bringing in Spencer Carberry. And also, this, in my opinion, is the greatest rebuild I've done on the channel. It could be Vancouver as well. I mean, the Quebec City Nationals were amazing, but this felt like a grind, like piece by piece. I think the Quebec City Nationals in this is definitely top 2, but it's time to cap this one off. We start on the road, Calgary. Are you boys ready? An unedited 7 games of watching. Zane Parekh opens up the 2029 Stanley Cup Finals. Welcome everybody. It is an all-Canadian matchup, and Scotiabank Arena is quiet. Zane Parekh gets the scoring going. Oh my god. Terrence DeMello, Matt Coronado, the boys have came out on fire. No pun intended. Oh my god, Zane Parekh, it's 4-0. What a start for your Calgary Flames. 4-0. Oh my god, Max Domi scores. Okay, I mean, the Leafs aren't out of it yet, you know what I'm saying? They're a very good hockey team. But man, 4-0, what a start. Zane Parekh, 2 goals in the finals. That man has ice in his veins, bro. Come on, boys, come on. 4-1, let's keep it rolling. 5-1, Connor Zary. Oh my god, the boys are absolutely buzzing. Austin Matthews scores on the power play. I know for a fact Dustin Wolf is not letting in 5 goals. Lafreniere makes it 6-2. And we are going to take game 1 here in Scotiabank Arena. Oh, what do you know? Brodzinski scores with 1 second left. Congratulations, buddy. First goal of your career. Zane Parekh, 2 goals in the Stanley Cup Final, game 1. That is GOAT level stuff right there at 22 years old. I mean, this is a young ass team, boys. Come on. You know what? Let's just keep it rolling. No intro. Let's just keep it rolling. We have a chance to go up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? We've already taken back home ice. Sam Honzek, Jonathan Huberdeau. The boys are buzzing. Oh my god. The Calgary Flames are on fire. Literally. Oh my god. What a start to this series. Oh man, the boys are buzzing. Let's go. William Nylander, Austin Matthews. Okay, that's how quick things can change. 2 power play goals just like that. Oh man, these guys, bro, they're just like, they're so good. Yep, fuck's sake. Oh my god, bro. So, just like that, the Toronto Maple Leafs scored 4 goals in the second period, and they are right back in this series. That is so embarrassing, bro. Oh, that sucks so bad. Easton Cowan, yeah, I'm skipping that. I don't even care. Screw this game, bro. Thomas Milic, 933. That is the last good game you'll have this series. Okay, you know what? We will take 1-1. You know what I'm saying? That's Dustin Wolf's first loss of the entire playoffs. We can't really blame him. But, I mean, we will take a 1-1 series. So now we have home ice advantage. If we can win these 2, I mean, obviously we'll be in a good spot, you know what I'm saying? But I believe in the boys. The Sea of Red has not let us down. Andrew Basha, 4th line, starting the game. 21 years old, or however old, 23. Like, these young guys have come out to play here in the Stanley Cup Finals. This is our first ever playoff run. Mackenzie Weegar, the veteran. This dude knows how to get it done. Oh my god, Mackenzie Weegar, short-handed. And the boys are buzzing. Mackenzie Weegar has put the team on his back. Zane Parekh, Mackenzie Weegar are going to be our leading scorers in the Stanley Cup Finals. That is absolutely insane. Austin Matthews does get one back. They've scored a lot of power play goals. That's the one thing I've noticed about the Maple Leafs. They are lethal on the power play. So as long as we stay out of the box, boys, We are good. And just as I say that, we take a penalty. Captain Stutzel, Captain Calgary, baby. Let's go. Captain Stutzel scores to make it 4-1. Come on, boys. Let's hold on. Let's hold on. Come on, boys. 5-1. Sam Honzek. This one is over, baby. Let's go. That's a 2-1 lead. You love to see it. Shout out Dustin Wolf. I'm sorry, this may not be the most entertaining, way to watch this series, but you know what? We're going to watch every single second of this Stanley Cup Finals. We want to see every single thing that happens. This is the first time Flames fans have been back here in 25 years. This is the first time the Leafs have been here since 1967. So, you know what I'm saying? What is it? What is that? What is that? Let's do some quick math here. Is that 62 years? That's right. Canada is going to be older than the next time the Leafs make the Stanley Cup Final. In real life, at least. But Leafs fans, you got something to cheer about. 2029, you guys are in the finals. But we have a chance here to take a 3-1 lead in front of the Sea of Red. Come on, boys. We don't lose at home. That's the one thing about Calgary. We just don't lose at home. And fucking Brandon Saad, bro. Mr. LTIR free agent waivers himself. Brandon Saad scores. Come on, boys. We got this. We got this. Power play. Sane Perek. There we go, baby. Sane Perek. I already knew we were scoring on that power play. I felt it in my bones. And Mr. Clean, Adam Pellich, baby. Caillou, what a goal. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Come on, Dustin. Come on, Dustin. Please, please. Let's go, Dustin Wolf. Let's go. 3-1 lead in the Stanley Cup Finals. Look at that's my MVP right there. In the world, man. If Dustin Wolf doesn't win the Conn Smythe, if we win, of course, there's something wrong with this game. But look at this. We have a chance. We have 3 chances, actually, to win the Stanley Cup. So you know what that means? Welcome to spectator mode, boys. Welcome. I'm turning into Spencer Carberry. We are going to see if we can take this cup home. Let's go. Game number 5 here. You see that's what it says. Win to become champions. Also, sorry if you can hear my PS5 in the background. This thing is going absolutely berserk right now. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to clean it after this video, but we are underway. Just ignore it for now. I have blanket and everything over top of it. That is so, bro, that is so crazy. I've never seen that happen before. Put a blanket over my PS5 and it says the PS5 is way too hot. That is insane. Hold up, what is happening right now? So if you guys don't know how this works, sorry about the fan, by the way, but if you guys don't know how this works, boys, we are going to be watching every single second from now on with the Stanley Cup Finals and hopefully see these Calgary Flames lift the cup, you know what I'm saying? But we need to play better defense than this. Niemela in, big save by Wolf. In, Terrence DeMello shooting backhand, that one's off. Lambert, DeMello shot, big save. Lambert in, scores! Brad Lambert, baby! Let's go, Brad Lambert! And we are up 1-0. Mr. Clutch himself, the Finnish Flat. That's actually already taken. We have to think of a new nickname for Brad Lambert. The Finnish Finisher. That just sounds weird, but anyways, Brad Lambert has been so clutch in these playoffs. Oh my god, he's been electric. End of the first period. We are up 1-0 here on the Maple Leafs. I don't know what's going on, but the boys are absolutely buzzing right now. Look at this beauty from Brad. Period 2 is underway here. We have a 1-0 lead. Although this has been a very tight checking close game. Lafrenaye's in. Oh my god. What a start to the second period. Titan Lafrenaye's, the 20-year-old kid due for an extension, puts us up 2-0 just like that, baby. And Craig Berube is absolutely fuming on the bench. He is down 2-0 to the Calgary Flames here in the Stanley Cup Finals. You already know Maple Leaf Square is just chucking beers at each other and trying to chuck them at the Leafs players. Austin Matthews has been out there for 12 minutes and 11 minutes and 57 seconds. That is absolutely diabolical. corner. Nice forecheck by the boys. Lambert with a nice hit. DeMello gonna get the puck. DeMello for Lambert. Oh my god, what a shift by the third line. And Brad Lambert has 2 goals here in Game 5 of the final. Is this it? Is this the game? Oh my god, boys. There's no way. Brad Lambert has 2 goals in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. If anyone bet their money on this, they would be darn right, because that man is the most clutch player in the history of the league. End of the second period, and your Calgary Flames have a 3-0 lead, boys. DeMello out front, Brad Lambert, bang. Now here's where life gets boring, boys. You know, you always go for the goals, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this game, you always attack. But we are going to play LA Kings 1-3-1 trap. Watch this. Watch this, boys. LA Kings 1-3-1 trap. Neutral zone trap. 1-2-1 passive. 1-3-1. Defend lead. You know what I'm saying? The most boring style of hockey. But we have a 3-0 lead. It's not our fault that we have that. Look at this 1-3-1 trap, boys. Let's go. Oh my god. This defense is crazy. Stützle for Lafreniere. I don't know why they swapped sides for some reason. But Parekh. Zane Parekh gonna skate it in. Parekh gonna walk in. Zane Parekh in shooting. Oh my god. Even with the 1-3-1 defensive trap, even with the most defensive system ever, Zane Parekh has another goal. That's his 4th of the Stanley Cup Finals. If there was a Finals MVP, it would 100% be between Zane Parekh and Dustin Wolf. Craig Berube, man. Unlucky, bro. You chose the wrong team, buddy. You chose the wrong Canadian team. It is 4-0 here in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Maple Leafs fans are going to start leaving the arena soon, because it doesn't matter at all. Oh my god, if we blow a 4-goal lead, this is the most embarrassing thing in NHL history. Look how far back we're sitting. Oh my god, look at that trap. We are running this thing to perfection. Leo Stützle, Captain Stützle, of course he's, you know, the one breaking it out. He's the one doing all the dirty work. And Zane fucking Parekh, who is this guy? 8 goals in the playoffs. 5 in 5 games in the Stanley Cup Finals. This dude might have just played himself into a Conn Smythe trophy. Look at this toe drag release. Watch this. This is Bedsy. This is a Matthews type release. I mean, that is insane. 18 points for Zane Parekh here in the playoffs. 8 goals from the blue line in 20-something games. That is absolutely diabolical. No, we've only lost 2 games the entire playoffs, so it has to be like, what is that, 18 games if we win this one? 18 games, and Zane Parekh has 8 goals. That is insane. Honzik ties it up. Here's Kopp. Kopp through center. Kopp dangles. Oh my god. Uyghur just got his pants ripped off. Oh my god. The third line back out there. You know, a lot of credit needs to be given to Huberdeau and DeMello for retrieving these pucks, feeding Brad Lambert. But, I mean, Brad Lambert has 2 goals. Zane Parekh has 2 goals. Dustin Wolf, you know what I'm saying? He's made a lot of saves. And, you know what I'm saying? He's made a lot of saves. And we are 5 minutes away, boys, from Stanley Cup champions. Oh my god, this is insane. Our first playoff run of this series. And we made it. We did it. I don't know how, but somehow, some way, Calgary Flames have battled and done everything. And they are just 2 minutes away. Like, look at that clock, bro. It is 5-0. It is not even close. Oh my god. And Nylander's gonna walk right in. Willie shooting, saved by Wolf, and he's gonna cover. There it is. The Stanley Cup is in the building. I don't care if it's away. I don't care if it's at home. You know what I'm saying? You don't take a risk like that with the Stanley Cup. Like Ovechkin, I would have purposely not played away games. But like this stuff, you don't do that, bro. You win the cup anywhere, bro. I don't care if it's in Yucatan, bro. You take your cup wins. And we are 55 seconds away from this being completed. That is actually insane. I don't know how it's happened, but it somehow happened, boys. Let's go. Oh, what a hit by Captain Stutzel. Of course it is. Of course it's our captain, the number 3 overall pick, and fucking Kotkaniemi ruins the fucking shutout. Fuck you, cunt. Oh, my bad for the language, boys. Oh, look at me, I'm so cool. I scored to make it 5-1. Yeah, you're celebrating. You just lost in the Stanley Cup, buddy. You just lost the Stanley Cup. Look at that. Connor Zary, Captain Stutzel, James Higgins. These short guys, I mean Stutzel's not short, but these small guys throwing the body around, putting their body on the line for our Stanley Cup. And I mean, we are 20 seconds away. Why is there a car revving their engine as loud as they can? Big save by Wolf. 15, 14. Captain Stutzel has the puck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is over. The Calgary Flames have done it. And in 2029, in 5 years, our first time making the playoffs since 2022, we have done it. We have beaten the odds, and we are Stanley Cup champions. What a sight to see. The boys absolutely buzzing. There's Zane Parekh. There's Dustin Wolf with the pubes, you know what I'm saying? There's Mackenzie Weegar, and your Conn Smythe trophy winner with 5 goals in 5 games in the Stanley Cup Finals. Zane Parekh. You know, he fell all the way to 9. The Senators picked Yakimchuk over him. You know what I'm saying? The Blackhawks picked Levshinov over him. You know what I'm saying? And now, Zane Parekh is a Conn Smythe champion. Let's go, baby. But here's the moment, Calgary. You got robbed in 2004. Gary Bettman rigged it for the Lightning. And now, you get your revenge on the Maple Leafs. Captain Calgary is gonna raise the first Stanley Cup since 1989. And the Calgary Flames are now 3-time Stanley Cup champions. Next up, your Conn Smythe Trophy winner, Zane Parekh, man. You need every position to win a cup, and you especially need a number 1 defenseman. And I mean, him and Weegar have shared that role for so long, but heading into the future, it is Zane Parekh's role to lose. He is signed here for 8 more years, bro. This is absolutely insane. Our number 1 centerman, we were missing a superstar player. We were 1 piece away. I knew it. We were 1 piece away from the playoffs. I didn't know this guy was the missing piece to our Stanley Cup aspirations. James Higgins, shout out you. And then the whole reason we're here. The best player on our team by far, in my opinion, the best player in the league, Dustin Wolf. You are a Stanley Cup champion, and it is proven. You don't need a superstar offensive player. You don't need a superstar defensive player. When you have a Hall of Fame, once in a generation type of goalie, you can win the cup. And that's what we've done here. Calgary, this one's for you. Remember this picture forever, fellas. Oh my god, the boys did it. I'm still stunned, bro. I don't even know how we did it. I expected to be recording for a long time. This might be the shortest franchise mode episode that ever has been posted on this channel. I mean, I don't even know what to do to drag the video out, you know what I'm saying? But look at that. Captain Stutzel. There's all of the names, boys. Akira Schmidt as well, backup goalie. Couture, you know, got injured. That's okay. Pospisil sat on the bench the whole year. Doesn't matter. You guys are all Stanley Cup champions. Playoff tree. I mean, the Calgary Flames, look, we swept the Vegas Golden Knights. We beat the Seattle Kraken in 5. We beat the Dallas Stars in a sweep. And then, I mean, we beat the Toronto Maple Leafs in 5. One of the most dominant playoff runs in NHL history. I mean, we only lost 2 games at all. Captain Stutzel, man, what a season. 74 points, career high in goals, assists, points, plus minus, shooting percentage, power play points, penalty kill points, time on ice, face-off percentage, takeaways. I mean, like, career high in hits, career high in block shots, and now, I mean, his first ever playoff run, he's a Stanley Cup champion captain at 21 years old, signed until 2036. I mean, this guy could become the second or third greatest player in franchise history, maybe even the best. Only time will tell. James Higgins, what a playoff run. I mean, this dude's also signed for 8 more years at 10.5. Shout out James Higgins, willing to sign in Calgary. Titan Lafreniere, he's up for an extension this year. Good thing we won the cup, because otherwise we'd be screwed. One of the OG Flames, Matt Coronado, man. This dude, out of nowhere, became an absolute stud here in Calgary. And now he was a first round pick. I don't want to say out of nowhere, but random Flames legends, Brad Lambert will forever be a Calgary Flames legend. 2 goals in the final game. I mean, a plus 19, 39 points. This dude's an absolute stud. We need to lock him down. You know what I'm saying? Connor Zary as well. Absolute stud, one of the OG Flames, you know what I'm saying, is his first ever playoff run, and this dude just somehow got it done. First line, second line, Zary, Coronado, absolute studs. DeMello on the third line, 11 points. This dude's locked down for 8 more years. Joey Cullen as a rookie, 9 points in 18 games. Honzek was supposed to be a 4th liner, moves up to the 2nd line, Vlad Nemestikov style, and gets the job done, you know what I'm saying? Jonathan Huberdeau, only 5 points, but he was a plus 9, making $10.5 million, but he is now a Stanley Cup champion. So looks like that trade worked out for both sides. Andrew Basha there, 23 years old, he scored in the final game, his only goal of the series. Jesse Puljujärvi had 3 points. Pospisil didn't have a point, but you know what? He has 90 speed, absolute stud. On defense, you know what I'm saying? Zane Parekh, 18 goals in 18 games, plus 12. I can't even argue with the decision to give him the Conn Smythe, you know what I'm saying? Mackenzie Weegar, 10 points. I mean, that's crazy. Mackenzie Weegar is like, this is a win-win trade now in NHL history, because these guys are all Stanley Cup champions with the team, with the trade, you know what I'm saying? Hiram plus 12, 9 points. Haynes plus 4. Connor Clifton did not play at all in the regular season. This dude played 23 games, comes in the playoffs as a veteran, and leads this team to a Stanley Cup. Dustin Wolf, 16-1. I don't know how he's not the Conn Smythe winner. I think it's impossible for a goalie to win it in this game. But, I mean, look at that Stanley Cup. And little spoiler, I guess, he's won the Vezina and the William M. Jennings this year. With the awards, since we started this sim, the Minnesota Wild, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Winnipeg Jets, the Florida Panthers, and the Calgary Flames are your Stanley Cup champions. Nathan MacKinnon wins his 3rd Art Ross. Austin Matthews wins the Hart. So we've had a different Hart Trophy winner in 5 years in a row, but the same Norris winner 5 years in a row. That is crazy. Shout out Cale Makar. Our Calder Trophy, one of the Winnipeg boys, Probathal. Let's go. Zane Parekh, Conn Smythe, Dustin Wolf, Vezina, Dustin Wolf, and Akira Schmidt, William M. Jennings. Ryan Gray is back-to-back Masterton. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice we had Adam Pelech win the Masterton. That's sick. Maybe I did notice in a previous video. To be honest, I don't know how Spencer Carberry did not get Coach of the Year, but, You know what? That's okay. We won the Stanley Cup. Nothing else really matters. You know what I'm saying? Predators have won the draft lottery. I don't even know who's in the draft. I'm still stunned we won, bro. Alex Ovechkin retires with 1,166 goals. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Holy Calgary Flames legend Michael Backlund retires, our former captain. That's crazy. We traded him all the way back in season number 2. Well, I guess season number 1 technically, to Toronto, and then he went and signed with New Jersey, and that's where he finished his career. Shout out Michael Backlund, Dougie Hamilton, Calgary Flames legend, you know what I'm saying? There's so many. Blake Coleman, 344 points. He retires as a member of the Minnesota Wild. Chris Tanev retires as well. So many Calgary Flames, just legends. Did Eric Goodbranson ever play for this team? I feel like he did. Ben Hutton, you know what I'm saying? Lazar, Calgary Flames legend. Justin Danforth played here for a little bit. Oh my god, that's actually crazy how many players we've had, like just random players are retiring. But shout out all the players who retired. Here are all of the coaches that are going to be available. But I mean, we already have our coaching staff. That doesn't even matter at all. My goodness, there's a franchise player here in the draft. Dwight Martin. He's a left wing sniper. This dude's going to be an absolute star in the league. Leo Stutzel's brother is here. Robin Stutzel. Oh my god, it's actually his brother. We actually have to get him. Nah, that's actually crazy. His brother's there, bro. That's crazy. So how we're going to end the video is teaming up the Stutzel brothers. Come on, boys. Let's go. What pick is he? Number 4. We're going to have to trade up. Oh, great. The Canadians want to get rid of their pick. I think it is time to make a very tough decision. Daxon Rudolph hopefully will be ready for the NHL next season, and I think it's in our best interest to move on from one of the best players in our franchise history. No glaze. Like, I'm not even joking. Absolute stud. Mackenzie Weegar has been here for so long. Stanley Cup champion, you know what I'm saying? This is like a Brandon Montour move, you know what I'm saying? Like, go get your bag, go play for the Montreal Canadiens, you know what I'm saying? That's like an amazing place to play. We're doing him dirty at all, and we're also going to help the Montreal Canadiens, you know what I'm saying? Give them a chance at the Cup too, because we want to help our Canadian teams, you know what I'm saying? So we'll retain $1.25 million on this trade, you know what I'm saying? And there it is, you know, maybe breaking up the team wasn't the smartest decision, but I mean, these things have to be done, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we talked to Mackenzie Weegar behind the scenes, and you know what I'm saying? This is a great fit for Mackenzie Weegar. He's going to be an absolute star here in Montreal. And I mean, he gets to play for two of the big, like, he gets to play for the biggest Canadian market. Florida to Calgary. Now go to a big market. Play the last 3 years of your contract going for another Stanley Cup. You know what I'm saying? We might not be back here, but I mean, we now have the 4th overall pick. Actually got to nah. There's no way this is happening, bro. There is no way. Actually, I think if I just cheese it a bit. Okay, no. Boston, you're not gonna do this, boys. You are not doing this to me, bro. And, okay, there he is. We're not doing this. There's no way we are not teaming up the brothers, bro. Mankari, I love you, boy. But, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do that trade. And there it is. The Stutzel brothers are together. Oh my god, look at this. Leo Stutzel, 21 years old, from Germany. You know what I'm saying? Born leader, X Factor on gold. That is why he's our captain. And we have Robin Stutzel, the playmaker, the younger brother. Oh my god, this is so perfect. So, we end this video with a Stanley Cup and Robin Stutzel on our team. We have the Stutzel brothers. Next episode, I'll see you guys for the finale of this series. Stay tuned.